exactly.
All right, Calumet, let's go.
Look at Zach over there. Met.
They're gonna probably say it.
All right, let's do this.
Let's go.
All right. Welcome to Spirit of the Views. I'm Randy.
I'm Justin.
I'm Norm.
And I'm Zach.
Justin, I need you to amp up your. I'm Justin. You're like, I'm Justin.
I'm Justin.
Hi guys.
I'm Justin.
I mean,
Are we
I hate
going
whiskey.
Our goal here is to give you honest reviews,
Oh.
bold takes, and
I'll
probably
go
some
again.
questionable wisdom. Justin, what are we doing?
We've got Distillery series. This is Distillery series. We've got our rating sheet we have in the description below from past Distillery series we've done before and other bottle reviews. You can follow along, see whose palate, find stuff on the shelf, try it, see who you align with.
Yeah, and tonight we're doing some Calumet Farms bourbons here, but I don't want to get into what we're doing. I just want to talk about the distillery for a second. So what they're doing is a homage to horse racing, obviously in Kentucky. Calumet Farms raised all these horses, just dominating everything. They got a couple of the Triple Crown winners, and actually we're drinking one of those Triple Crown winners tonight. Not the horse, the bourbon, but what's really cool about them is just what they're doing with their bottles and bringing more people into not just the bourbon scene but the horse scene. Being a non-producing distiller or non-distiller producer, most likely getting everything from Barton. That's pretty out there and obvious. But they're bottling and they're aging under the Calumet Farms name, and I don't know, it's pretty cool. I think Citation's going to be the ones we're having tonight on the 16, but I like what they're doing. I like their bottles. There's not much about them besides them just taking that name and running with some good bourbon, hopefully. Zach, what are we drinking?
All right, guys, we're going to be doing a little bit of a flight here. We're going to start out with the 10-year. It's at 100 proof. Mash bill is 74% corn, 18% rye, and 8% malted barley. MSRP on that one's going to be $80. Then we're going to do the 15-year, which is going to step it up to 105 proof. Same mash bill, Barton mash bill. MSRP is going to jump up $50 to $130. And then we'll finally finish with the Calumet Farms 16-year at 106 proof, same mash bill, and MSRP is going to go up $30 here to $160.
All right, guys. And before we start on the nose here, if you could do us a favor, like, comment, subscribe. It really helps us out. It's wonderful for us to communicate with you guys. We try and respond to all comments. If you have any feedback, we are always welcoming that as well. As well to that, we have a Discord link be linked down below. It's free for everybody. It's where we all hang out and talk about stuff like this. So if you want to join us, click the link, see what's going on, and get tied into our community. All right. No, you're already on the nose, Justin. So why don't you start us?
Yeah. So I suppose kind of like Barton, banana on the nose. I mean, banana on the nose, sweet. I'm getting a little bit of inchworm situation going on the 10, even though it's 100 proof. It's hitting a little bit.
It's calling up there.
There's not a lot of oak. It's just real sweet banana. I don't know what else to say besides that. Norm,
It's a classic bourbon with the bit of banana. That's what I'm getting here. Yep.
Well, I hate to be a broken record, but yeah, I'm getting the banana you guys are calling out, brown sugar, oak, caramel, vanilla. I mean, it's straightforward Kentucky bourbon whiskey. Randy, you got anything new?
I mean, the only thing I would add is it's not a banana, it's a runts banana.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
I mean, I feel like there's a difference in banana profiles. This is more that sweeter candy, banana run.
I was totally waiting for
other
Zach
than that,
to be like,
it's nothing. It's not. It's a 10-year Barton. It's where this shines is the price point usually for most people. What you get it for. So,
Zach, you weren't going to go with like a sundae with runts on it, with caramel drizzled on top,
banana
and a little
split,
bit of
yeah.
brown sugar dusting. And
That's not where my mind went today.
okay, well, cheers, guys. Let's drink this thing.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Okay.
That's good to me.
Yeah, I know. Zach, why don't you go first?
Yeah, brown sugar. There's like a red fruit. I love when the red fruit portion of the palate kind of comes right after that brown sugar hits you in the front, and then it kind of finishes into like you can pick up the oak. I mean, you get a small touch of leather from the oak, and then you get like a nice just vanilla creaminess to finish the palate. So yeah, I mean, it's just good, tasty stuff.
Yeah, I mean, for me, it's you nailed it with red fruit, but for me, I'm gonna take it a step farther. It's red licorice, like a red vine, a sweet. I love that that's on here. I definitely, what you miss on the nose of oak, it's in here. It has a nice oak spice in the end of it, has a nice finish for 10-year. I mean, for the price, I mean the profiles for what the price is. I mean, it's a good solid pour.
I
Justin,
got nothing really to add. You guys kind of covered it. It's
Yeah.
Barton bourbon, that good, solid. Can't complain about it.
It's a crusher. I mean, that's what this is. There's not much to think about on this. There's no need to pick it apart. It's oak, vanilla. It's a crusher.
I think I actually prefer this to Jack 10.
Oh,
Howard Jack.
that's interesting.
I would not
Yeah.
actually disagree with you right now on that.
They're
I don't know,
the
it's
same
been a while
price
since
though.
I've had Jack 10.
Wait, yeah, what's MSRP? I can't remember.
$80.
85. Okay,
That's in Alabama. That's my MSRP.
interesting.
Mm.
Okay,
All right. So I'm going to pull
Well-
up the score sheet here.
who wants to start? Zach.
I'll go.
All right.
Oh,
Okay.
Go.
Yeah, I just want to get this one out of the way. I think it's a 5.3. It's got potential. The price kills this one. You can pick up a benchmark single barrel for $21 and you're gonna get the same deal here. Heck, you're gonna be able to pick up an Evan Williams bottle and bond for $21 or whatever.
I don't know about all that now.
That's not a bold take. I mean, Evan Williams 100 proof is good. But it's priced too high. 5.3.
This is quintessential weeknight winner for me. I'm going to give it a flat 6. I'm really liking it. I wouldn't hate owning a bottle of this. This is perfectly good whiskey to me. So 6.
Yeah. I'm there with you. It's a 6. I think that it's cheaper here than that price point. I see them down all the way to $69. But at what it says for stated SRP, I don't think I hear what you're saying, Norm, about like comparison of benchmarks of it. Totally different profile for me, different flavor profile. I like that this has the red licorice. I like that I'm getting the banana runts. It has a good amount of oak, and I think the finish on it is pretty decent. So yeah, I mean, I would drink this. I could be a daily sipper easily.
Okay. I'm kind of right with both of you guys. I'm right at 6. There's nothing to complain about. It's a solid 6. That's all I got for you.
Yeah, I just have an issue with the price. I guess that's where it's taking a hit. 'Cause it's good.
Yeah.
Like you're saying, this could be a daily sipper, and
I give
it
the
would
price
fill
a
that,
slight break
honestly.
because it's a 10-year age dated. You know what I mean? So
Well,
I mean,
I think I've heard a lot of people now. I don't think it's comparable, but I hear a lot of people say like, "Oh, well, I'd rather just have Eagle Rare
not
than Proof
no,
If you
112."
can get it,
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, and yeah, I mean, again, you can get an Eagle Rare. I mean, now secondaries come down quite a bit, so
yeah,
not
$2,
terrible.
like $50
Uh,
to $60.
yeah, I mean, I think this is price point. I mean, if you can find it on sale, I saw Jules had it on clearance. I mean, it's readily available sitting on shelves. So
Yeah, full disclaimer. I really enjoy Barton. It's one of my favorite distilleries. And so,
quick question. 10-year age stated. Recently a bunch of us just had that Horse Soldier, which was Barton Juice, 10-year age stated. I mean, when you compare that was $100. This
yeah,
is 85. That does play into it a little bit, but again, we don't know for a fact. No one really knows. It
Yeah.
hasn't been stated. It's what everybody said it was. But if that's 10-year Barton and this is 10-year Barton, yeah, that's better. But this is something you can readily find on a shelf. I can't find that Horse Soldier anywhere anymore.
Right.
So and now they're up in the 120s plus. So
Yeah.
I don't know. Just a thought. I mean, when you
No,
say 10-year Barton, it's like, wait a minute.
Yeah, no,
and
I'm
that's
with
what
you
like.
there. But
There are definitely better products in this, but I'm not hating anything I'm getting today. So
Yeah, it's a porch
That's
crusher.
fair.
This is literally a porch
Yeah.
crusher for me. You guys come over, somebody says like, I want to try some decent stuff, and try this first. It's a nice
if I come
opener.
over to your house and you say we're gonna try some decent stuff, and you pour
First of
me
all,
that.
you were just at my house and you didn't try Barton, so you're good. You're good there. All right, let's get to
All
the
right,
next one.
you're at 15.
Yeah, the 15. Zach, what are the deets on this one?
Yeah, as I mentioned earlier, same mash
Joking.
bill. So just to remind everyone, we're dealing with 74% corn, 18% rye, 8% malted barley, and we are going up to 105 proof, and we're going up to 130 MSRP.
Maybe
What
if
was
you
that,
use a
SRP?
normal size Glen, dude. I don't know.
Zach, what did you say SRP was on this?
130.
Okay. I'll start. So for me, this is elevated. It's I'm getting more deeper, darker, richer bourbons, bourbon notes. I think it's got more caramel, more vanilla. You're picking up more oak on the nose that you were missing on the nose of 10. Obviously, 5 years older. I it smells like a really good typical bourbon.
Yeah, I'm with you there. It's to me, it's just like the runts note is toned down slightly, and then all the other notes are elevated up from the 10-year. More oak, more vanilla, more caramel, more brown sugar, and it balances out that runts note a little bit easier here. Smells great.
Norm?
Yeah. There's more going on the nose. It's interesting that we just went from the 10-year. 5 years has done a lot for this as far as what I'm getting on the nose. Price difference, I don't even, what'd you say it was, $100?
130.
130. Okay. All right, we'll see how it tastes.
Yeah, it's kind of the same similar vein. You can tell it's the same sort of distillate. There is a little bit more oak. I get a little bit more corn on this one. Banana runts has died down. I feel like there's like a nuttiness going back to smelling the 10. There was like a nuttiness to that nose that isn't present here, and you do replace it with those darker notes, like Randy said.
Okay. All right.
I'm ready to.
You ready to get on the palate?
Yeah, cheers,
Cheers.
guys.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Definitely elevated compared to the 10.
Yep.
More bourbon
It's
notes,
funny how long
more
the
in your
oak takes
face.
to get in. I noticed the oak came in faster on the 10 than it did in this one. Like it was more like a building on this one.
I'm getting almost like a little bit of like a turkey-esque cherry. Like some of their products, when they have that cherry profile for the turkey, kind of what I'm getting here. I think this is following closely with the nose notes, except for you just amp up that cherry meter gets way elevated.
Just wait for those wild Barton 15 years to hit the market.
Yeah, yeah.
I think for me, I'm getting I'm getting a slight burnt orange on it. Like we talk about the old fashioned, a little bit of the, flame to the orange. I'm getting a little bit in the background. I mean, it's definitely elevated.
Yeah, I feel this one all the way through. So from the front, bit of sweetness, that burnt orange that you're talking about, Randy. I'm really getting that. I mean, it really, you know how they squeeze the orange and light it on fire. That's what I'm getting. Nice, not overly aggressive, tannic, old finish, right? Not too much oak. Yeah, it's definitely more elevated. Oh, and I think the red fruit that Randy you were talking about, the red vines, is a bit more concentrated for sure. Yep, that makes sense.
Yeah, I'm not getting the cherry like Wild Turkey, but I almost feel like I'm getting, what was it, Unforgiven from Wild Turkey? That was the Burai
Mm.
one. I'm kind of almost getting that feel to it, but I
Yep.
don't hate it. I like
Would you
that
say the
profile. But
spice? This
Sounds
you're
like
picking
you
up the spice.
yeah,
mash
it's like the it's like
the cherry and the citrus from the Wild Turkey distillates.
yeah, I'm getting more. That's what because it's more of the bourbon and the rye from Wild Turkey almost combined together, where I'm getting more
I like-
orange than
Honey roasted
I like
peanut.
the
I just
finish.
got it very strong. Honey roasted peanut.
finish is great. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just I'm the finish is it does last quite a while. That's surprising. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't get the viscosity I would think I would get to have that long of a finish, but I definitely get the finish is much longer.
There's a little bit of
I know.
chocolate and vanilla too in the finish, like a little dessertiness going on.
Nice.
I can see that. Very faint, but yeah. All right. Ready to score this? Let me get up the score sheet. If I can see, I got my camera in the way. All right. Let's do it. Well,
I'll
let's
start
follow the
since
same
I started
pattern.
last time.
Say,
Yeah.
go for it, Noah.
This is elevated. This is I don't, it's not better. I wouldn't say it's better. There's just more going on. So I think I don't know. This is not a weeknight winner. This is a weekend winner. I could have this on a Friday or a Saturday night and be happy, like, oh, I had something a little more, right? Man, I'm gonna have to give it a 6.5.
Yeah, I went back and just did a quick comparison with 10. They are very different profiles, different purposes. This is definitely elevated. There's more going on here, more to kind of gnaw on, to kind of think about, a little more contemplative of a pour, but still very good. At 130, I think I'm going to be close. I'm gonna go 6.7. I'm kind of getting close to like shelf worthy. But I think I do own a lot of things that are very much this, especially at that 130 price point. Maybe I'm looking at this point in my experience with whiskey and spirits. I'm looking for something a little bit more adventurous at that price point. But I'm not going to downplay what's in this glass because it's very good.
Yeah, so I'm there with you. I'm a 6.8. I think that it's getting dangerously close to shelf worthy. I thought of something as you were talking because you made me think of it, and I think these two bottles are a perfect example of a journey in whiskey. 10 doesn't have, it's sweeter, it's easier to drink, it's not as offensive. You can enjoy it. You're younger in your journey. You're getting more. You're missing out. It's feeling bland as it does. I mean, like we talked about that with like 101. You kind of moved on. You're like, and then when you go back, you're like, wow, that was really good. You kind of are looking for more. 15 is your elevation into something more. Here's two things of this. It's readily available sitting on shelves. Stores have sales all the time. This is one of those ones where if it's sitting at 130, you wait for a sale, you wait for a 10 to 15% off, you buy this bottle, all of a sudden you're down near, 115, getting closer to 100, depending on the sale. It becomes a much better deal. There's no reason to rush out and buy this at SRP. This is one of those ones where you wait till, like I'm in Chicago, I have Binny's. They have 15% off on certain days. I take my coupon, I go here, I pick up this bottle, and I'm happy with the price. On sale, usually it usually goes, I think 130 is around what it is on the shelves. So I mean, it's a fair amount of money off, and you're getting closer to that 115, 130 out the door.
Yep. I want to circle back to that, Randy, after Justin scores what you just said.
Why don't you go ahead? Just go ahead.
Oh, okay. I mean, we just had this conversation about the 10-year, 15-year, $130.
Yeah.
How much of this buff turkey stuff is hit the market 15-year 250,
you're
300, 350.
300 plus. Yeah.
Crazy, right?
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
So I'm with you. If get it on sale, don't get it on sale. 130. I gave it a 6.5, and I forgot about the price, and that's what I want to do. I want to forget about the price when I'm drinking it. If I like it, if I don't like it, I start really considering price, right?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
anyway, that's all I had to say.
For me, I'm right there with you guys. I'm at 6.7 on this one. It's elevated from the 10-year. Get it on sale. I wouldn't pay 130 for it. I would wait for it to go on sale. No reason to do that. So, solid 15-year bourbon. Nothing to dislike here.
Here's a statement. We see it in the Discord all the time. People complain about price per year. This is what we say it should be. You know what I'm saying? I mean, less than $10 a year.
Less.
Yep.
This is what we say that all these companies they're stealing from us. They're crazy. It's nuts. And Norm, you brought up a great point, and here we are. So yeah, if you can find this for 115, a little bit lower, but at 130, you're not going to be disappointed with the experience you have.
I
would just suggest wait because it's sitting on shelves. I don't know anywhere where it's not sitting on shelves.
Yeah, and I'd say if you get this on sale, yeah. I mean, if I saw this for 115 or less, at this point, it'd be kind of hard for me not to walk away with the bottle. Because I'll tell you right now, for me personally, this is a little bit lower proof point than a lot of that buff turkey stuff is. But I mean, it's probably actually more complex than a lot of the buff turkey that I've tried.
I was gonna say
I haven't tried very many, but
the profile I think is better for me.
Yeah,
I think the profile
better for
flavor is
me.
better, more pleasing to more people. Buff turkey, you either love it or hate it, and buff turkey is very sweet. It's a lot of it is
Very
super sweet,
expensive.
not very complex, one note. So I mean, whatever. I mean, there are some good ones. I'm not saying I have some really good ones too, but I've been disappointed as of late.
Yep.
Especially at $300 plus. Holy shit.
Yeah.
So all right.
So let's jump
Yeah,
one more.
that's a fun one. That's a thinker. That's a talker. I'd like to see what you guys think below about what 15 years you're buying and what profiles you skew to. But I mean, Randy said it. Everyone says it's $10 a year. I mean, this is coming under that, and it's available. You know, it's a good deal.
Yeah. Did anybody notice how much darker the 16 is than the 15?
Very much darker. Yes.
Very much darker. 1 year. Anyway,
mega
sorry.
cherries on the nose.
Yeah. Zach, tell us about the bottle. Let me take this.
Yeah. So 16-year age statement, 106 proof, just one proof point higher. Same mash bill, 74% corn, 18% rye, 8% malted barley. And now we're going to jump. MSRP is 160. Although similar to the 15-year, I know this goes on sale in a lot of places, and it sits on shelves in a lot of places.
It does.
I think I've seen it as low as 130, so the same MSRP price as the 15. So we'll tell you at the end of this, where we're going, but just keep that in mind.
Yeah. I mean, for a fact, the 15 was 130. The 16 was I want to say it was like 138.99. So, I mean, again, but anyway.
I can start because I've been nosing it in a minute.
Yeah.
It's elevated even more than the 15.
It is.
It's such a more darker profile somehow. With one more year, it feels so much darker, so much more concentrated flavors. It's just there's nothing. It's the same notes. It's just amplified even more with the barrel, and then the runts note comes down even more on this one for me.
This smells good. This smells really good. Like this is the bottle that everyone went crazy for, and I was like, I gotta get it. It was probably the most expensive bottle I ever bought at the time, and I hated it. Right? I was like, oh my gosh, I got bamboozled. Like this is why this exists. So
that's one of my favorite ones of all time.
I put a little half ounce of syrup in the bottle, and it made it way better. No one's gonna trust me whatever I say from now on. That was years ago. Now, this nose, there's a lot more going on. It's a lot more complex. It's darker. It's richer. All the notes we talked about on the 15, just amp it up. We're on a journey here. This is great nose.
It's okay. You're not a bourbon guy anyway. It's fine.
I'm a whiskey guy. You're right.
It is crazy how much, like progressing through this flight and then going back and smelling them, how much brighter they smell. The 15 made the 10 smell bright, and the 16 makes both of them smell almost equally bright. But you guys are nailing it. Yeah, I think you amplify that red vines even more with this one. Really good inchworm effect going on here. And I'm getting like a strong. I don't know if it's. I'm gonna go out on a limb. I was just say I'm getting like an amaretto, like an almond liqueur, like sweet almond liqueur type.
I could totally see that. So for me, red vines are gone, and it's become something more. It's become almost like a nerd's candy. I'm getting a little grape. I'm getting a little mixed berry in there. It's in the best way possible. Like it just smells sweeter. Like it's like red vine is only so sweet, and then it hits a point where it's like a faded, and it's amped up. And Norm, we've talked about this how many times? We talk, Kelly, and you're like, I hate it. I'm like, my bottle is amazing, and this is why it's a batch, right? Yep. Everybody's is different. It's a different, different number, different series. So I've always loved this one.
We should tell people we're not drinking Norm's maple syrup bottle.
Yeah, we're not drinking.
No, that thing's gone, brother.
No.
I just wanted to clarify.
Hey, I want to see Norm get this on his palate. So, cheers, guys.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers. Okay.
You go first again, Norm.
Different experience than when I had my bottle. Yeah. It's not overly sweet. It's a whole bouquet of like oranges and cherries. That it's like a citrus orange. It's like old fashioned almost, where it's like that first sip of an old fashioned where the ice cube hasn't diluted, the sugar hasn't really penetrated into the cocktail yet. Bam. It's good. It does fall off a little quicker, and I'm not sure if that's because we just went through two before that, but it did fall off a little quick. But I don't know. It's better than mine. Mine was from Tennessee or something. It was awful.
Wow.
Sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah. I'm thinking. So I've always heard, and this is my first time having any of these, by the way. I've had the 8-year, the small batch, and the 14-year, and that's the only Calumets I've had. So first time having 16, 15, and 10. I've always heard with 16, everyone's like, "Oh, medicinal cherries." But it's all whatever anyone said about it. I mean, there's definitely cherry here. It's definitely dark. It's definitely got that like cough syrup like mouthfeel, maybe, but I'm not getting that like flavor per se. I'm trying to look for it too. For me, it's just got like a really nice like black pepper. The cherry's there, but it's a little bit more subdued than it was in the 15. It's not quite as sweet. I think honestly, I'm getting the honey roasted nut that I was picking up on the back palate of 15 kind of seems to be more mid palate here for me. And there's a really wonderful like tobacco note as well.
Man, yeah.
So I love both of these bottles. Norm, you hit it on the head. The finish falls off in one way. The oak, the sweetness on the 15 rides longer. This has a different path. So like you can sit with both these bottles and have this completely different path, and they're both amazing in my opinion. This has got more oak spice finish. My mouth tingles for days, but the flavor isn't there. So it has more of a ride. I feel it almost in my nose. The finish. I like that though, because it gives way to some of the more subtle sweet notes that I pick up. people talk about medicinal cherry. What I get on this is that Luden's cough drop that isn't really a cough drop, but people say it is. It's more of a treat. It's
It's
like when
candy.
you're dieting and you shouldn't have candy. You're like, oh, I got a cough, and you're gonna have a Luden's cough drop. But I get more of that. And yeah, I mean, there's not much else to add to that other than what you guys said. The one thing I'll say is that the viscosity that was missing in 15 is here on the 16. It coats my mouth. I can feel it around the roof of my mouth, the sides of my tongue. So, Justin,
I mean, I don't have much else to add. So, I mean, I can just talk about a little bit of the differences that I'm getting here, because the notes are about the same as what you guys have described. Viscosity, yes, up a smidge on the 16. I'm not getting as much flavor as the 15. The palate almost seems more simplified, almost more oak, but
Have you revisited
more
15?
simplified. Yeah,
Okay.
more simplified compared to the 15. 'Cause 15 seems like it has like a better ride on the palate, or just my preference anyway. Different, completely like different. More flavor, sweetness, everything, more barrel impact here. On the 16.
That's a good way to sum it.
Yeah.
All right.
Right.
Like, other than that, I think we can rate these, or this one anyway.
all right, let's do it, Norm.
So
Not as bad as yours.
price versus experience. I think the 15 falls right where I want it to be. The 16, while it's good and it brings a little more viscosity. Good gracious, bro! I barely had any. I'm drinking out of the smallest glass I can find.
Come on, then.
The price just jumps up too much for me. So it's not gonna get that high ranking, or higher ranking, I should say. It's a 6. It's a 6 for me. Not a 6.5. Definitely better than the 10, but it's a 6 because of price.
It's gonna be hard for me to like really. I mean, because Justin summed it up perfectly. I think 15 had like a little bit more of a complex palate experience, and I actually enjoyed the finish more on the 15, at least this particular batch. However, the 16 does bring that extra aged note that a lot of people really love in their bourbon whiskeys. And so if you are chasing that, then you're going to prefer the 16, because even though it's only 1 year older, it is significantly older tasting.
That's
in my
true.
opinion. It's not quite as sweet. It's a different kind of sweet. It's, you rotate your flavor wheel to a different section, so to speak. I think they're honestly pretty neck and neck, and it's just going to come down to your palate preferences on which one you're going to prefer between 15 and 16. If you like the Ludens, if you like the oak, if you like older tasting pours, this one's kind of more of a straightforward older tasting pour. But if you want those brighter flavors while still maintaining some age, the 15 is going to be more your speed. I'm going to prefer the 16 tonight. So I'm going to give it a small bump to I'm going to give it a 7 flat.
Oh, all right.
So this comes into that where not everything helps each other. 15 was first, so we got all the flavors. We got the oak was such a bump up from 10. This is why I want to stress this point. When you go from 10 to 15, it's a huge jump. It seems more significant. If you went from 10 to 16 and skip 15, it would be insanely different. When you have that bump in between, it makes the 16 feel less of a bump at times. If I go back to the 15 after I've drank the 16, and it happened today, it happens every time. The 15 tastes like water to me compared. Profile wise, everything, it's a lot lighter. It's brighter. It doesn't have the same impact. So I don't think they play well that way. But I can pick up one of these on any other given day and enjoy them for themselves. It's just, I think the influence of going from 10 to 15 was so significant that it affects how we view the 16 as being a bump above the 15. This goes back to the same thing. Don't buy it at 159 or 150 or whatever. Find it on sale. Find a coupon. I am, however, still in the same boat. I think the 15 is great. I think the oak is there. It's amazing compared to the 10, but the 16 is an elevated experience for me. The viscosity is there. The experience is there. I'm going to go, I was at a 6.8 on 15. I'm going to go and align with Zach at a 7 for 16.
For me, I'm with you, Norm, or Randy, on both of these. Like, completely different experiences. It's a little different for us because we got to go down the line here. For me, I enjoy the 15 more than the 16, but I would enjoy the 16, I think, equally as good if I didn't have the 15, and vice versa. I'm on the 16, I'm just a smidge under the 15, just because of the price jump on it. But I'm at a 6.5 and I was at 6.7 on the 15. For me, it's like, I would like to own one of these bottles. I would definitely get the 10, and I would probably choose one of these, and then once it's gone, I would rotate and I would get the other one. So if
That's
I
a
got the
good
16,
Yeah.
when it's gone, I would get the 15. But I think the 10 is something that's worth having.
Just
Like,
don't shop where Norm shops for the 16.
no, stay away from
Stay
there.
away. I mean, I bought it in Kentucky.
Or
but it was
I
a
guess
Tennessee
maple
batch.
syrup's
I don't
not
know.
expensive,
Right.
so you could just add a little. Is it organic that you added, or was it?
I mean, yeah, were you
Yeah,
Wild
I
flower
What
pasteurized.
grade syrup we talking about here?
Wait, it was.
It-
If it's organic, it was grain to glass. It's healthy.
Definitely grain to glass.
only one grain?
Yeah, I mean,
Everyone loved that bottle after the syrup
this
went in.
is overall. I think this is a fun journey. I don't know what else I can add. I know this
I know
is
what I
kind
can
of
add.
I was
a
going to say,
topic
I,
right now.
enough to compare the 10, the 15, the 16 with the 18.
Yeah.
I think when it comes
That-
down to just buy the 18. Just go buy
Yeah.
the 18.
that's a perfect thing I was going to say as well, is that we thought this was a great video because we just released our 18 video, and there are numerous people in the world that say I can have 3 16s for the price of a 18. And no, I'm going to be very clear. I wish I had the zoom on this camera. In no freaking way is 3 16s worth. There's a diminishing returns. There's no way that 3 16s is going to give you the same experience as 1 18. No way. If somebody says that to you, they don't want to spend money.
You're chasing a
That's
different
nothing
experience.
against them.
That's-
Yeah, chasing different experience. It's
No.
cool.
Yeah.
Not
No,
even close.
Like I said to people before, it's like when people say that, they're not going to go out and buy 3 16s. They're just saying that.
You're
it's
not.
like, no, they're going to have one, or they're not even going to buy the 16. They just weren't going to talk about it as a talking point.
Or they're going to secretly buy the 18 because they don't want to admit that they know it's better and they got a real bottle.
I mean, so from memory, because I haven't had it since our video. But from memory, the jump from the 15 or 16 all the way to the 18 is almost like the jump from the 10 to the
It's in the
15.
scores.
It's massive. It's a massive
Yep.
jump.
Yeah.
They're not
Go
even
watch
close.
that video. The scoring will tell you everything.
Yeah.
I mean,
Actually,
it
we'll
will
link
tell you.
it. We'll link the 18 in the description down below
Yeah.
for everybody.
so, and even with Zach's crappy score based on pricing, Zach bought a bottle.
True.
I want to stress that. He's
I see it.
Do we ask a viewer question? If not, we should. How about, is there a better value for a 15-year age-dated bottle?
Yeah.
Than the
That's a
Calumet
great
15?
question. Yeah.
Because I just said that because there's a lot of 15-year stuff floating around right now.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. What's a better
15-year
value?
I'd like to
at
know.
MSRP, right? MSRP is
Yeah.
130.
15
So
year-
130.
15-year
What's a better
age-dated.
15-year age-dated?
Don't tell us about a Barton bottle you had that's a 10-year that's better. We're talking about 15-year age stated.
That's it.
So,
Well,
all right.
I think with that, guys,
Great stuff, guys.
we're ready. Let's
Yep.
stay spirited. We'll see you guys on the next one. Go check out our
Take
other
care
videos.
to everyone.
Stay
See ya.
spread.
Take care.
Boy, I should have had a bottle of syrup ready for this video. Just it
Dude,
would
I
have been.
cannot believe you had that
had
fucking
the damn
picture.
photo.
Yeah,
In
You're like,
hand.
wait a second.
I
Let's
had
see.
the photo. I printed it.
I had to recover. I had to recover a little bit because Norm had me with that Tennessee thing.
Dude,
Maybe if
dude.
I thought it was from Tennessee, I had to turn around for a minute.
Oh no.
It's like, oh my god.
I'm happy. I wanted you. I mean, because you had such a shitty experience with the 16.
I
I
did.
mean, it was something different. I mean,
And I visited and revisited after about a year before I put the syrup in it, just to see, is it me? Is I'm not to that point yet, you know?
yeah.
Yeah, the 16 was really good. It's just
Hey, you know what's good?
the
Blend
18
them.
stuff is just
15
a little
and
bit
16.
one noter
Blend,
in comparison to 18.
blend the 15 and 16, and it's awesome.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
All right.
It's amazing when you go back and forth how they don't, like, the 15 cuts off, the 16 makes it feel less impressive. If
Oh,
you
man,
guys
that's
drank the
good.
16 by itself,
That's
it's
so
so
good.
much more impressive.
Whoa.
I know. The 15 to buy
Good
them all.
blend.
Yeah. I gotta go.
Buy
I'm gonna
both.
stop this. Yeah.